Hello, 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 my friends. Hey, girl, hey. And boys. Is everything fine? Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, you guys. Every day is a new thing. Okay, so, we are going to talk about bossing up this week. So, are y'all ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because I'm ready. I know that. Hey, Kimber. I know Kimber's ready. Kimber's ready. All right, let me get into here real quick. So, yesterday, I posted for you guys to put your goals in. 3 goals. 3 goals. Your PRV goal for the month, your sponsoring goal for the month, and your team leading goal for the month. So, PRV, Miss Kimber, hello, 1,500 PRV. That is an excellent goal. I totally think you can do it. Sponsoring 2 to 3, absolutely believe you can do that. Leading the way that empowers those to change their lives for the better while helping to slay self-doubt. Kimber, you need to make a graphic out of that or a poster and let's hang it on the wall. I love it. I'm living for that. Okay, I love that. And Lisa, sponsoring 1 to 2 to lead in a way that can be duplicated. That is very important and spot on, Lisa. Spot on, and she is doing just that. So let's talk about goals. Let's talk about goals. We're in a weird time, right? We're in a weird time. And for some, this is definitely not the normal, right? For some of us, for a lot of us. But I'm going to be completely honest. This has in no way affected how I'm working my business. In no way. In no way has any of the broken world affected my business, simply because I have built my business on social media. You guys know this. And because of that, all I've done is just step up what I'm already doing and lean into that a little bit more. So for those of you who aren't yet, and I'm using the word yet, aren't yet feeling comfortable in social media and being on social media, Kimber, I've been seeing you doing the lives. Keep it up. That is what you need to do. So I want you guys to just get rid of the self-doubt, right? Shake it off. Do whatever you need to do. Turn on the playlist, blast it, sing it throughout the house. Let the kids and everybody smile and giggle. It's fine. Because you got to do you, and you have to do whatever you need to do to get yourself into the spirit of being able to just jump right in. Okay, you have to jump right in. And I'm going to cut straight to the chase in this, and I'm going to say this because social media is, I don't know, okay, you guys know me enough by now to know that I absolutely, positively believe 100% in the power of influence when it comes to social media, and especially when it comes to Instagram. Okay, if you guys don't have Instagram on your phone, I want you to just go download it. Go download it. If you haven't yet, go download it. Please, 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 please. I beg of you, please. And I'm going to tell you this because I hear it from a lot of people, because obviously on YouTube, I get a lot of messages there, and then I get messages on Instagram because of social media. And I get messages on Facebook a lot about this. And I have everybody always trying to come at me, trying to say, well, what's the better way? What can I do? Should I be doing I am going to do an updated trending on Instagram. I'm there. I will be doing that tonight, actually, as a matter of fact. But the way that we're able to influence others when it comes to social media is huge. It's huge. And being able to lean into that and to use that platform as truly for what it is, which it is a social resource anyway. It is a social resource. And if you guys are on Instagram, even if you haven't started doing anything for business, I was getting ready to tell you this. The questions that I get, everybody like overthinks the whole Instagram thing. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Because I get questions, like I said, all the time from people going, oh, but should my Instagram profile, should I have a separate one for my business? Should I have a separate one for me? How should I do this? It doesn't matter. It does not matter. In the big scheme of things, don't overthink this. It does not matter if it is a carved out Instagram that is just Scentsy. It can be yours and you add Scentsy into it, right? I have both for a couple of reasons. And I'll explain it very quickly because there's really no science to it. I have my personal Instagram, right? The Jacqui Duran. And on that is everything that encompasses my life. Everything. A mom, a wife, my business, what I do for fun, cooking, cleaning, right? All of the things. And Scentsy, of course, is there because Scentsy is a huge part of my life, right? That's why it's in there. And I'm there to share my life and what I'm doing and the things that I do every single day. And one way that I can do that is within Instagram, right? I have a separate Instagram account that I opened, I don't even remember how long ago now, but I didn't initially have it. But I did have one where it's this _scented_life, this scented life. And I created it because I wanted to be able to, I love taking pictures of our Scentsy products. I just love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. One of my passions, one of my hobbies is pictures, right? And I love it. And honestly, you guys have the big fancy Canon camera, awesome. But honestly, our phones are amazing works of electronic masterpieces, okay? Use your phones. It's 99.9% of the time, that is what you see my pictures being shot on, is with my phone. There's so many apps out there that can help you with filters and blah, 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 and lighting and all the things, and it's great. So play around with those if you're not comfortable with it. But I wanted a Scentsy Instagram that I could just do and showcase just my pictures. And that's what I do on there. And honestly, like I said, it's not for any strategic reason. It's just strictly because it's something that I loved, and I wanted it to have a different feel or a different vibe from everything Jacqui, right? And so on there, like I said, it is all only pictures of products that I use in my home. And I use that when I talk about things with especially in my Sell with Amy and my social shop and things like this. I share it because I tell people, the only thing that you will see on that Instagram feed are pictures of things in my real life. Literally, that Instagram feed is pictures of just warmers or products or bars or scents or whatever that is Scentsy that I use in my life. If I'm not using it, then you won't see it there. If you see it there, that means I'm using it there. And so I use that a lot more with my customers more than anything, because the way when I'm talking to customers is more like, if you want to see what I'm using in my house, what I'm loving right now, head to this Instagram, right? Now, of course, they can head to my other Instagram too, but the whole point is, like I said, that it's more of, this is what I'm loving on right now. This is what I'm using in my life right now. There's no strategic concept in that. It's just what I've always done. I didn't start that because of Corona, okay? I didn't start that because, oh my gosh, we have to all go virtual right now. I didn't do any of that because of this. Like I said, I haven't made any changes to my business since all of this started, because I was already doing all of this. And so you guys can do it too. And I want you guys to lean into it a little bit more. And you're going to see, because there was, about a year or so ago, maybe a little over a year ago, that like Facebook crashed and the world cried for a whole day. What are we going to do? There is no Facebook. What are you going to do if you can't go out into the real world? Well, hello, people. That's why we are working on social media. This is why. So that game for social media, it needs to be stepped up. It needs to be stepped up if it's not already. So you need to download Instagram. It's a free app. Free. It's free. Get on it. You can get on that. Okay. Now here's where I'm going to dive a little bit deeper into Instagram, and we'll do this more when I do the training as well. But posting on Instagram is huge right now because it is a huge platform that a lot of people are looking at and using currently. I know that I follow like a lot of, like even Ellen DeGeneres, right? Like I follow Ellen DeGeneres on Instagram. She's doing her whole show now virtually, and she's posting it on Instagram through IGTV, right? All of those things. And all of them are doing it. I even saw, you guys know me, my guilty pleasure is The Real Housewives. I love The Real Housewives. I know, it's embarrassing. But even Andy Cohen, who does the whole Watch What Happens Live after all of the, live shows, the reality shows, our guilty pleasures, right? He even started doing it from his home. So using these platforms, even celebrities, even big TV shows are seeing that this is what needs to also happen, right? I'm also going to church a lot more. You want to know why? Because it's online. Keep telling my father, we need to do this like all around the year. Hello? Because I think I've gone to church more than I probably have. I don't even know, but for a long time. So the whole point of this is that we can use this to really leverage our presence on social media. Now, I am going to say and caveat all of this, like I said, I'll put it into the training when we do Instagram training, but using the stories feature is going to be huge. Stories is huge, and you can see stories also on Facebook too, so both can apply, okay? The whole point in stories is to show people how you are using the product. Please show people how you're using the products. Please. And if you don't know what to post, then follow me, follow the Chloe Coxes, follow the whoever's, right? Your sponsor, if that's not me. Follow the people who are doing it, see what they're doing, and then you do it, right? It's not about copying. It's not about, oh, well, you're doing the exact same thing she is. Yeah, we're all doing the exact same things. We all are, right? We're all changing our wax. We're all wiping down our counters. We're all doing laundry, right? You catch my drift, right? So it doesn't have to be, oh, just because she did that, then it's going to look like I'm following that person or I'm copying that person. No, because you're doing it. You aren't going to use her picture, her video on yours. No, you are going to take your counter clean and clean your counters. Or your shoes. I use it on shoes a lot. In fact, I got to do mine right now because the little rubber piece around the edge is a little, it's a little dirty. I got to do it there, right? But we can do that, right? And you can do that in stories. It's a fantastic feature to do it. Reading the Power of Instagram version 2. That means there's a version 1. How to use Instagram for business. Excellent. See, being able to use this time productively to read up, to catch up, to organize. Let's talk about organization. Okay, we're going to talk about bossing up. Let's talk about having everything you need, when you need it, how you need it. Let me tell you, if you want to talk to the top producers in our company, they will tell you that you have to have an organized space for your business and you have to have things ready. You do. So every single month, I do one batch of samples, right? I do one batch and I spend like a good hour or two, whatever, doing my samples. And those are the samples that I'm using for the month, right? I do this every single month. Now, right now on Amazon, I know a lot of the things are sold out. I'll look for some other links. There might be some good Etsy sellers, but I would recommend hitting up Etsy if you're looking for like little spray bottles to do more of like Scentsy fresh samples, counter clean samples, room spray samples if you want to dive into those, right? So if you want to get those little spray bottles to be able to do those, then I would recommend Amazon if you can find them, but a lot of them are sold out or really like pushed back in delivery. Or you can look on Etsy as well. There's probably some other websites out there too, so if you guys know of any, we'll put them in the group as a resource. But this is a great time to do that batch sampling, right? To get that initial batch sampling up and ready to go. That's the key thing. Ready to go. So that way when somebody orders either off your website or gives you an order and says, hey, Kimber, would you put my order in for me? I want the Squeeze the Day bundle. I've got to have it. I need a clean house and I want it to smell like lemons and freshness. And you're like, hello, yes you do. You're going to love this bundle because they are. It's fantastic. I'm waiting on mine right now. So you put that order in, right? You put that order in, you need to be ready to go. You need to be ready to follow up with that person and have your things ready to go to send out as a thank you. Because here's the thing, when it comes to customer service, you guys, we have to be serving our customers. How many of you have ever ordered a product from any other direct seller, any Amazon person, any Etsy person, any whatever person, right? And gotten a sample just for placing an order with them? I have one consultant from another company who does do that. She does. But that is one. Do you know how many other like little businesses that I buy from? Like what I'm saying is there's not a huge percentage of that. I don't even sometimes get a thank you for the orders, right? Hello. You're so funny, Kimber. I don't even sometimes get a thank you or a follow-up or how are you liking it or whatever, right? I don't get that. So Scentsy needs to be setting the standard. We are our brand, right? So you as your brand, you need to set the standard. Set the bar for your brand. What is the bar for your brand? Is it I thank every customer every single time I get an order? Boom. You are serving your people. Am I sending a sample to somebody who's purchased from me? Boom, you are serving your people. Are you following up to make sure that they got their order right? They ordered it off your website and you go into your website, you see the order history, you click on that, you go, okay, it's shipped. You hit the tracking button. Oh, look, it got delivered last Wednesday. And are you then sending a quick email or a text and saying, hey, did you have a chance to open it up? How are you loving that lemon counter clean bundle? Oh, right? We have to set the bar. We are the ones setting the bar for our business. And by doing that, that is when you are going to stand out. And that is also when they are going to like, know, and trust you, right? We know that so much. We know that so much. If we don't know it by now, please write it on your arm in Sharpie. Know, like, trust. They have to know, like, and trust you. And you need to keep this in your mind. That's why I say social media is perfect for this, especially the Instagram and the Instagram stories or the Facebook stories feature. If you're more on Facebook than you are Instagram, that's fine, right? That's fine. Do you, boo. But you have to be showing how you are using these things. Why? Because right now we can't go meet people down at Starbucks or Panera and have a coffee date and sniff the testers, right? No, we can't. So in order to be able to get people thinking about Scentsy, we have to be showing them Scentsy. You get my point? We have to be showing them. And the stories is a great thing. Supporting local businesses, yes. Kimber's reaching out to other small businesses in her community. Excellent, I am too. I've been doing the same thing with the restaurants who are doing the to-goes and saying, hey, can I just put a little thing in your orders? I'll fill it up for you, right? I gotta go drop those off tomorrow. And so it's nothing that is out of your scope of ability to do. Whether or not you just joined today, whether or not you've been a consultant for 8 years. This does not change, and this shouldn't change even when we get out of isolation and quarantine life, okay? Hello. This should not change because this is going to be your new normal. Your new normal is going to be, I set the bar for my brand. I show appreciation for my customers. I am serving my customers. And please, 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 I know Kimber was on when we did our happy hour with Tracy on Sunday, and we talked about don't assume that your customers do not want to buy. Don't make the assumption for them saying, yeah, this is a really tough time for everybody. I don't want to even ask right now. Why? Why? Why are you assuming that people don't want their house to smell good when they're stuck inside with their whole family and they're going stir crazy, and maybe, just maybe, a little bit of peace would come if they had a new diffuser to diffuse some essential oil and calm the chaos, or maybe have some new wax to just freshen up the house, because with everybody at home, it just feels stale and stiff and dead, right? You just need a refresh. Or who are those customers who are doing the cleanings and really taking care of their home and taking the time to get organized and clean all the things? And oh my gosh, I haven't touched the hall closet in forever. I need to clean it, and now it needs to smell good because it's smelling musty. Hello, Scentsy Fresh, right? So don't assume that people are not buying, because let me tell you, they are buying. They are buying. Does that mean everybody is? No. But is everybody always buying anyway, even outside of the corona world? No. So when I hear people saying, well, I don't have anybody to sell to because nobody wants to buy Scentsy right now, then you need to talk to more people. You just do. Because people are buying things, right? The world is still figuring out a way around this new normal, but that doesn't mean that all life ceased to exist. We still have to be there for our customers, and again, be there showing our customers where they can get these things and what all we have to offer. Because right now, again, let me tell you, you've got more people in at home, you've got more people looking at their phones, you've got more people watching YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and TikTok, for goodness sake. Hello, look at Vicky, my friend Vicky, who is in our group here doing the TikTok. OMG, she's been getting over it's crazy. Oh, their little star fell. Sorry, squirrel. It's crazy because she's been getting 500,000 views on some of her videos. Now, in the big scheme of things, does the video have to do with Scentsy? No. But when people start to like her and they start to follow her, and then they start to see what else is in her world, which is what? Scentsy. Hello. All of a sudden, they're in her circle. They are in her circle of life because they've started following her from a different place. Get it? And we can have fun on TikTok. Hello, we can have fun on TikTok. Success is found out. Kimber's just gonna make us all the graphics. Love it. Yes, success is found outside of our comfort zone, and we have to push outside that comfort zone. And you know what? I'm not gonna tell you to be so completely uncomfortable that it's awkward, but by all means. Heck, if you look at my stories today on Instagram, you will see I am not in the picture, but I sure as heck showed how I cleaned my counter today. Or the other day when I walked around and did Scentsy Fresh all around the house, doing all of these curtains and all of the mats and the shower curtain in the bathroom. Hello. Tomorrow is Wax Change Wednesday, so guess what Jacqui's going to be doing? I'm going to be showing how I am changing my wax. This is what we need to do. We need to be keeping our business as usual, and we need to be setting the bar for where we're at. Booking those parties, you guys. Booking those parties. Getting those parties going. Create an open party, what I like to call an open party. You will see it on my website every single month, at least one, sometimes two. It depends on how many I'm rolling over, but it's what we call a rolling party. Okay, and you can use it in a couple of different ways. So I'm going to touch on this to wrap up today. And hydrate. Okay, booking or rolling party. rolling party. Again, you will see this on my website, at least 1 or 2 every single month. An open party. And usually what I call it, in fact, let me pull it up and see what I've got going on right now. I think it's just the VIP one. Gosh. Shouldn't you know where I'm going, computer? Hello. Okay, my parties. If I click on my parties, there it is. VIP customers shop here. That's the link that I've got going on, right? So that is what I have currently as my rolling party. So what this looks like is in my workstation. I've gone to my workstation. I've created a party. A generic party, not for a host, just generic, right? I've filled in all the things, right? You guys, hopefully, please tell me and nod yes. I'm going to assume that you're all nodding yes. Yes, I know how to set up a party link on my workstation. If you do not, please go to the training center and please watch that. But you're going to set up a party link and you're going to set it up generic, right? But you're going to show, these are the things that I'm loving right now, right? The 3 things you're loving. You can use a picture in there. You can, if you've got a video, you can put the video link in there, right? Create the party. Create the party. And then this is what you do. When you have people who are wanting to order, like, hello, in just a few short days, we have Cinderella's carriage coming. I'm going to talk about that in just a second, and then I'll end it for the day. But we've got that coming, right? So when you are on social media, and I've seen you guys on social media showing the Scentsy carriage warmer, right? Okay, we're going to talk about that in just a second. So put a pin in that for a moment. But when we're talking about that, when they get ready to order, where do you send them if they aren't coming to you to place the order? Do you just say, just go to my website? That's fine. But tell them to go to your website and to click on your generic party that you have created. Like in my case, like I said, you can go to my website if you want, themeltingpot.scentsy.us. Select your party. It says VIP customers shop here. So that is a party that I have created. And what I did is I set the start date up initially whenever I created the party, and then I pushed it out like 90 days. Okay? It doesn't end for like 90 days. Excuse me. Need to hydrate more. Let's see if it tells me when it ends. Come on. Come on, pop up. Out of my way. Okay. I know it does when I'm in the workstation. I'm usually, it's very rare that I look at a party on my computer. Oh, there it is, up at the top. Okay, VIP customers shop here, ends in 54 days, right? So I set this up, about 40 days ago. Okay, so at least last month. But what I do is I set the start date and then the end date is in 90 days, right? Put a pin in that too. Okay, so what I do is I tell people, when you get ready to order that Cinderella carriage warmer, I want you to go to my website, click on parties, click on VIP, because my VIPs, when you order through that link, you're going to get the VIP treatment. And what does that mean? Hello, remember our batching of samples. We're going to be ready to go. We've set the bar for where that needs to be with customer service and serving our customers. Saying thank you, sending a sample for their order. Thank you so much. Here's a sample of this. Since you bought this, I thought you'd love this, right? Or this is what I have on hand and what I'm loving right now. Boom, boom, boom. And then following up when they get it. Boom. How do you love it? Did you unbox it yet? Send me, take a picture and tag me on social media. I'd love to see it because I'm featuring customers this month. Please do this, okay? Please do this. Okay, that's what you're going to be doing. Now this party, okay, I can use it in a couple of different ways. This is what we call a rolling party. This is my rolling party. Like I said, I keep it going, I keep it going, I keep it going in the background. Now when this ends up, once I hit at least 500, that's when, or 200, okay, you can use this a couple different ways. Sorry, let me back it up. Back it up. Okay, backing it up, you can use this a couple of different ways because you can use this to party flip. Hello, people want to join, but they don't have the extra money. Hello, watch that training in the training center, please. Go to that. You can flip your host. They can join for very little to no cost out of pocket. Okay. If you have a party ready. Okay. They can do it that way. You can also use this once it gets to that 500 or whatever your magical number is for your party. And you're like, oh my gosh, I now have host rewards that need to be used. This is where I want you to stop and evaluate. Okay, where are you at? Did somebody put a really good order in? How are you on the things, right? Because you've been sending samples, because you've set the bar for saying thank you, right? So maybe it is you send out scent circles. Maybe you've been making those samples of counter clean, whatever. Then you're going to maybe use a host reward, one of those half offs, and you're going to order yourself a 3-pack of Scentsy Fresh and get it in 3 different scents, so you have it for testers. A low tax write-off. We're a business, okay? You can use it as a tax write-off. And then you've got that for yourself. And then maybe you've got 2 other half-off host rewards. Then what do? Then you reach out to those customers who maybe place a $50 or more order, and you say, hey, Sarah, guess what? I've got a party closing, and I have an extra half off, 50% off reward. I'd love to give it to you for saying thank you for supporting my small business during this time. If you'd like to pick any item that is currently available, please let me know and I will place this for you. And send them an invoice. I'm using Venmo a lot more, but PayPal, Venmo, use an invoice through Amy, the Amy app. You can use Cash App. You can use whatever. Okay? Boom. How are you setting the bar for your customers? Are you setting the bar for your customers? Are you showing your customers how much you appreciate them? This is how you do it. So that rolling party can work in a lot of different ways. Do you see how it can work in a lot of different ways? And then you can close it, right? When you're using those host rewards is when you have to close it out. So that's when you want to put those feelers out. Who wants to join? Who needs to get that kit earned, right? To use the party flipping or the earn a kit, right? Who needs to do that? Reach out to those people. Okay, now I'm gonna go down and say, okay, nobody was ready to do that right now, that's fine. Or somebody was, you've used it, blah, blah, blah. Okay, now I've got some host rewards. How am I gonna use them? Do I need stuff to make samples to say thank yous? Nope, I'm good on that stuff. Okay, let me reach out to my customers and see who can I bless. Who can I bless and reach out to and say, hey, you know that Mother's Day bundle that you mentioned when I posted on my VIP page that you said you loved and you really wanted to get it, but you weren't. I saw that you weren't able to get it yet. I want to bless you, and I want to say I can give that to you for 50% off. Now, of course, I don't want you to blast this on Facebook. Please don't do that. That's bad, out of compliance. Don't do that. One-on-one communication. Do a text, do an email, do a chat, do a phone call. Hello, phone calls work too. And you can do it that way, okay? Okay, yes, we're nodding our heads, yes. That's where we're setting the bar for our customers. And that's why they will continue to come back to you and continue to order from you, because they know where your bar is. Do they know where the bar is when they order from Susie over here? Where does your bar measure up? Okay? This is how we serve our customers. Have the mindset of how can I serve my customers better? And when you start having that mindset, you are going to find that you're going to have a heck of a lot more customers coming back every single month, following you on Instagram, looking to see what you're loving this month, looking on your Facebook, looking in your VIP group, following you. When you do a live and you do an unboxing of, oh my gosh, guess what I got right now? They are watching. They are watching. And you just continuously, you guys know it. You guys know it. Consistency is the key to the whole process. You simply duplicate that every single week. You are duplicating that. And the more that you duplicate that, the more that you keep your presence alive on social media, especially right now, but for all time, is to be consistent with it. If Amazon only said I can order one day a month, and only told me that maybe once every 3 months, would I remember to order from Amazon? Probably not. But if Amazon was sending me, or on Amazon's Instagram or Facebook, they were showing all these cool things that were either on clearance. We have a clearance section, people. On clearance. Oh my gosh, look at this. I just realized that this was in my clearance section. Look at this price drop. OMG. If Amazon was doing that, wouldn't I buy from Amazon a lot more because I see it a lot more? Set your bar. Set your bar. All right, very quickly, I'm going to talk about pre-orders because we've got the Cinderella carriage coming out, and I want you guys to be prepared. To be prepared. Be prepared, okay? Be prepared. What does a pre-sale look like, Jacqui? All right, it is not the Yoda pre-sale. The child, sorry. It is not the child pre-sale. That was a special thing Scentsy was trying out to see how it would work. They knew they were going to have a lot of orders, which they did. I wrote it down in my notebook, which I need to put into my digital planner still. Notebook's out there on the kitchen table waiting to be transcribed in. But I think it was like 300,000 or something. I don't know, insane number like that they pre-sold. That's insane, right? Insane. But shows you how much people do want Scentsy and do want what we have to offer. Now, when it comes to Cinderella carriage, obviously this is not working the same way, okay? So if you want to do a pre-order, then you need to do it. So in order for you to do it, what does that entail? That entails maybe if you're a pen and paper person, getting your pen and paper out. If you're a digital planner person, get the digital planner out. If you're only using your Amy app, get your Amy app out. Whatever, get it up. Contact these customers. Let them know Cinderella carriage is coming on April 13th. This is the price. I am more than happy to put your order in for you if you would like that. And I can do this with no direct contact because I can simply send you an invoice for your payment, right? Venmo, PayPal, Square, Cash App, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Fill in the blank with your favorite way to use money electronically. Like I said, mine just happens to be Venmo. And so what I do is I send them a Venmo request for that amount. Now, you as the business owner, this is where you got to put in a little bit of legwork. You got to know, because if they're not local to you and you're not going to do a happy porch drop off, right? Then no contact. Then it's going to be directly shipping to their house. So what do you need to do as the business owner? You need to go and look up to see what their tax is going to be, or put it in. If you want to do it the really easy way, what I do is I go in and I go into my workstation and I put in an order with their address, and then that way I go to the checkout page, but I don't check out yet, right? But I can do that for the dollar amount, right? You can't put it in right now, so just add it up to the dollar amount of Cinderella carriage if that's what you're doing. Get to that dollar amount, put it in, and the workstation will show you the tax amount. But you can also use the Google machine, find out what their tax rate is at their address, use their zip code, put that in. It will tell you what their sales tax is for their area. You may differ a few cents, okay? Your customers are not going to have a heart attack if you're 5 cents off, okay? That's not a huge deal. So again, don't put too much pressure on yourself. Don't overthink it. It's not an exact science. It's just ordering a product. So you figure out what their tax is going to be. Obviously, shipping is going to be probably the flat $8, okay? If you've got a whole bunch of them coming to you and maybe you're going to do a whole order, you can save on shipping that way and either split up the shipping between, maybe you've got 4 people interested, you're going to have them all delivered to you because they're local, and you're going to do happy porch drop-offs when they come in. By all means, split the shipping between all 4 of them or all 5 of them if you're ordering 2, whatever. Do it that way if you have to. And then that way you know the exact dollar amount of what they need. You can send them a request, a Venmo, a PayPal, a Cash App, right? Send them the request, get their payment information, and tell them, don't you worry, because on April 13th, I have a plan as your consultant, right? If you have to work that day, whatever, then get up 15 minutes early. Now, I think they actually go on sale, 9:30 to 10:30? I think there's a time. But anyway, carve out that time if that's what you have to do to put those orders in. If you have to go to an essential job, oh my gosh, maybe you have to go to the bathroom at that time. I don't know what to do, but figure it out, right? You're the business owner. Figure it out. So Get on there, place those orders. If for some reason you can't do it, then by all means, you just refund their money, okay? It's not the end of the world. Again, don't overthink things. But we're going to think on the positive side, and we're going to do our best to get their orders in. So pre-orders are totally the way to go when you're talking about an item that is so stinking beautiful and is so amazing as that Cinderella carriage. Where have you set the bar for your customers? To be able to say, this product comes out then, I can send you an invoice to collect your payment, get this order put in for you so you don't have to stress, you don't have to worry about checking my website. I know you've got the kids and life is crazy and whatever. That's what I'm here for. So I'm just gonna send you the payment request. All you have to do is do that, send it back to me. Let me verify your address. I always verify an address, okay? Verify the address and make sure you do have the correct address, because that's embarrassing, right? Make sure you've got the right address, and then put that order in on the 13th. That's how you're going to do that pre-order. And again, that's how you're going to set the bar, because your customers are going to know, hey, I can trust her. She's going to get it done for me. I don't have to stress about it. I really wanted it, but I don't know, how Scentsy works. I don't know if it's going to sell out, right? Yay, Emma! And congratulations, Emma! Congratulations on your promotion. So we've covered pre-orders. We've talked about customer service. We've talked about how you're going to boss up, how you're going to set the bar for how you serve your customers. We've got a lot of content in this today. So if you need to go back and rewatch or re-listen, please do that. This will be going on YouTube, so I will upload it there. So for the team members who aren't on Facebook, that's why I do that. So it will be going there as well. I love you all. Stay safe. Stay 6 feet apart. Know that I'm thinking of you. Know that you can do this. Know that there are still no excuses when it comes to your business. How are you taking care of your family this month? This is the perfect way to take care of your family right now, without having contact, with being able to do happy things, right? There's other jobs that are not so happy right now. They are essential, but they're not as happy. And they're a lot more chaotic, and they're a lot more devastating than what we have to do right now. But what can you do for your family? You can do these things and be able to get your family in a better place, right? With a Scentsy paycheck coming in. That's what we need to be focusing on. So I love you. Stay safe. Stay 6 feet apart. Let me know if you've got questions. I will be doing an Instagram tutorial video. Hoping to get that done tonight, later tonight. So don't hold me to a time frame, but later tonight. And if not tonight, then definitely tomorrow. But my goal is for tonight. So I love you all. I will talk to you soon. Have a great week. Bye.